Hi, I'm Veronica at STASHy, and today I'm going to show you how to track your progress while you're working on your project.
So I'm going to point out a few little tricks and tips. So sometimes you may have a project that wants you to track anywhere from like 5 rows to 50 rows, and you need to make sure that you stay on point in order for your project to work. So one of the simplest ways to do that is to actually use a stitch counter. A stitch counter is fun because it has a reset, and you can just play with the dials to any number that you want. That's how you clear it. But then this is the easiest, is the button. So every time you finish a row or a round, you can just click it and it will work its way through. So this is just something you would have handy near you while you're working. There's also apps that do this as well, but sometimes I just like to have a little non-tech gadget lying about. So this is for simple counting procedures. The other time that you really want to pay attention in your pattern is when you are trying to do something that is more complex, such as repeat rows 1 through 4 6 times. Now, row 1 might be knit, row 2 might be knit, row 3 might be purl, row 4 might be knit, or maybe the 4th row is an increase or decrease row. And that's a lot of balls for you to juggle in your project. So I tend to write out a simple instruction like this, and then I work across with check marks. So I repeat rows 1, and then I mark it off. Then when I do row 2, mark it off, 3, and then 4 may be the increase or decrease row, and when I complete it, I check it off. And you're just working your way through after you knit every row to stay on track. If you have to unknit a row, quite often instead of erasing, I'll just put an X indicating that I unknit them. And then when I go back through, I circle them again to stay on track. So when you have a heavily loaded instruction that sounds very simple but requires a complex repeat process, I like to write it out. Heck, I've even made charts on Excel to do that too. So those are just some main tips on how to track your progress.